Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs. Today's video is all about the printable nugget sleeve holders. I'm so excited to share this with you. So when I first started designing SVG files, one of the first things that I did was the nuggets, and they had a base and a tag, and then the wrapper that you could cut out of your pattern paper and put them together and then put them in a bag. And they were super popular, and I did a bunch of them. And then this last year, if you've been with me, you'll know that I've been doing the printable chip bags, and the printable chip bags have been a huge hit. Everybody loves the printable because they are so simple. So I have come up and kind of combined the two and come up with these printable nugget files. So what that is I'm going to hold this up really close. The wrappers on the nuggets are printable, so you no longer have to cut them out of your pattern paper, although you can if you want to. And the tags are also printable. I have 4 sets that I have done so far, and I'm working on some more. So these are all kind of the holiday ones. I've got some birthday, Valentine's, New Year's Eve in the works. So what it is you'll have a sleeve, or excuse me, a base, and there's a large that holds 7 nuggets, a medium that holds 5 nuggets, and a small that holds 3 nuggets. This set right here is the reindeer set. I also have a snowman set. And I love the colors on these. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do pink and blue or if I wanted to do red and green, but I love the way that these turned out. I think this snowman one would be perfect for Christmas. I think it would also work for New Year's or winter or even Valentine's because of the color. And one of the wrappers is actually little hearts. Then we have the gingerbread. This one is pink and reds, a little bit of green, and some tan. XOXO sticker on the top. There's your gingerbread house tag. I don't know how well these are showing up because there's a glare on my screen. So, and the little gingerbread. So that is the tags. If you like these, you can also just do them as the wrappers and not even worry about the base or the tag. So we are going to do the Santa Claus set. I'm going to show you how to assemble them. But before we do, let me show you the supplies that you will need. So the first thing is, of course, some nuggets. And if you are going to do all 3 sets, all 3 bases, you'll need 15 nuggets. So this bag had 30 of them in it, so it did 2 full sets. You'll need some pretzel bags, and these can be found on Amazon in the bulk, or most of your craft stores that carry like Wilton supplies or cake decorating, candy making supplies will carry these as well. They're just pretzel bags. I like to buy the 10-inch length and then cut them down so that they will fit the smaller bags as well. But you can buy them in any length that you want. You will need some type of twine or ribbon. So this is floral twine that I bought at the dollar store. These are just some twines that I've had laying around the house for who knows how long. You could use embroidery thread, you could use ribbon, you could use string. You'll need a pair of scissors. If you're going to do the fold over tag, you'll need a stapler. And then the supplies that you'll need, if you're going to do it as a print and cut, you'll want something to print it on. Now I do my labels on sticker paper, the labels and the wrappers, because then I can just peel them off and stick them right onto the nugget and the tag themselves. And so there is Online Labels has one that I really like, and that is the glossy. Or these have become my new favorite, and this is the HTV Ront. and it is the printable vinyl sticker paper. I love this. This is my go-to. I love it. It's my favorite. It prints up really nice. Works great. If you don't have sticker paper, you can also do it on the glossy paper, and I use the same paper that I use for the chip bags, and then just cut them out, and then you'll use like a little tape runner or something to add them to your nuggets. So that'll work as well. If you don't have the glossy paper, go ahead and use copy paper. That'll work too. It's just, I love the glossy paper. I think it makes them look so nice. So I've done a video already explaining how to open these up in both Cricut, Silhouette Basic or Standard Edition, and Silhouette Design Edition or above, because there are some different steps to doing this. So if you're not quite sure how to do that, you might want to refer to that earlier video and learn how to open them up in your software. So what comes with this file when you get it is everything that you'll need regardless of the software. And I also have a printable PDF, and I'm just going to show you this. I don't usually show these on the video, but I wanted you to see what it is. So the front has a picture of what they look like. It has all of your instructions for the 3 different ways to cut it by hand or machine software, and also where you can find these videos. And then there is the template for your sleeves. There's your template for your tags, template for the wrappers if you're going to cut them out of your own printed paper, pattern paper. And then this back page is in color, and you can print just this page if you want to and cut this out by hand. So if you don't have a machine, if you don't have the Silhouette or the Cricut or the Scan and Cut, you can still do this. You'll just print this page out in color on your sticker paper or your glossy paper, and these other 2 can be printed out on cardstock and cut out, or on type paper, copy paper, and use them as a template. So that is everything that you'll get in your files. Okay, if you do this in Silhouette or Cricut, these are the previews, and I haven't done all of these. These were kind of my test runs. This is cut out with, or printed out with a Silhouette, and it has the registration marks. And then this one was cut out on the Cricut, and I didn't have all of the wrappers on this one, but there is your registration marks for that as well. So the files that the pieces that you'll get are, you'll have 10 of the nugget wrappers, and on this particular one you have 4 tags. Everything else you'll have 3 tags. You'll have 3 sizes of sleeves. Our largest one holds 7, the middle one holds 5, and the smallest one holds 3. You will have 3 tags, a fold-over tag. Each set has a different fold-over tag, a large tag, and a small tag. And then your wrappers. You will also have 3 white blanks that you can cut out of cardstock that go on these tags if you want to use them, so that you can either handwrite or stamp or put a little message on these instead of the printables. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take all of our nuggets. So where'd the rest of mine go? And we're going to just put the labels or the wrappers on them. I'm going to take the wrappers that I've printed, and we're just going to peel them off and then wrap them around the nuggets. Put that right there. Now, I get questions about the print quality when I've done the chip bags. So let me tell you, the print quality is based on your printer. I have an Epson EcoTank printer, and on the video, I showed you the software video. I showed you the setting that I like for that. I like to use standard vivid on bright white paper. Your printer will be different, so you might want to just play around with the settings until you get the setting that you want. You don't need to do these on a photo setting. I think that uses too much ink, and they are almost too dark. They're not this pretty bright. So that's what I like to use, is that standard vivid. I like them printed on the glossy paper. I think they just look a lot prettier when they're done on the glossy as compared to the a matte paper or just your copy paper. That's why if you don't have sticker paper, I recommend that 36-pound glossy photo paper that we use for the chip bags. And I can put links to all of this in the description below. So once we get our nuggets wrapped up, then we can move on to the tags. Oops. I should have done all of these except for a couple of them. But these go together so quickly and they are so fun. I think the Littles, Coworkers, Neighbors, these are a great last minute gift. And you know what? I'm going to use Santa. Got that one already. I'm going to do the Santa head again. Okay, then for the tags, we're just going to take our tags. I'm going to hold off on the fold over tag just for a minute, and you'll see why here in a second. So I've got a small tag that has the small Santa. And there's my circle. I was messing around with my cut settings, and this is not, okay. So there's my, if you do these with the sticker paper, you can just stick them right to the tag. If you do them on glossy or copy paper, you'll have to tape them or glue them. This one I added a little ho 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 because I just thought it needed it. When I was doing the Santa belt wrapper, I thought this needs a ho ho ho. And then we also have the large Santa tag if you wanted to. This one that says Merry Christmas, that goes on the fold over. So what you'll do is you'll take your bases, and there's 2 score lines. You're just going to score them up, fold them up, and that just makes a base for those nuggets to sit on. This is really fast and easy project. So then kind of decide, you know, which, don't spend too much time, but what files you want or what maybe there. So something like that, however you want them to look. And you can go through and move things around and be really precise, or just have them ready to go. Okay, then we're going to add them to our bag. So I'm going to pull out 3 of these pretzel bags, and the measurements on these are 2 inches wide, and like I said, by 10 inches. I think that works really good. So I'm going to take one bag, and the easiest way I have found to put these in here is to kind of slide the nuggets off, open up my bag, and kind of curve the base to get it in there. And I'm working around the camera leg, there we go. And then just kind of insert it into the bag. And at that point, you can go ahead and add all your nuggets. And we're just going to slide that on down in there. And for the large one, I'm going to leave that the full length. Okay, so now we're going to do the smallest one. I'm just going to slide those off again. Open that up. Kind of put it an inch or so in. Slide it in there. And once you've done one or two of these, they will go so fast. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim that off just a little bit. And then we will do this last one. Same thing. I'm going to slide those nuggets off. Open that up. And stick it in here. You could do this assembly file if you were doing a lot of them. Get the kids or the husband to help you. And you could crank out a whole bunch of these in one night. These would make great school party favors, class party favors, neighborhood, coworkers, stocking stuffers, and all the hard work's done. You don't have to go through and figure out which patterns you want. And just everything is already done for you. And then we can go ahead and trim that one off as well. So I'm going to put my fold over tag on this middle one. You can mix and match these tags. It really doesn't matter which one goes on which. So to do the fold over tag, we're going to fold it on that score line. And then before I put the tag on, I'm actually going to staple it onto my bag. Just kind of set it down there. Let's get our stapler. And I just kind of do it right on the top. Make sure that it's grabbed the bag. And now I can take my tag and cover that staple. And you've got a place for your to from on the back if you wanted to, and that one is done. So let's do this larger tag with the larger base. And I'm just going to take some twine and tie it closed right up there at the top. And I usually just do a double knot. Again, working around the camera stand here. It's not the most convenient, but and then we can just add the tag and tie it with a knot or a bow. Well, one of the things when working with the glossy paper or the sticker paper is you might want to give it a couple of minutes to dry before you put it in your machine to cut it out, or even cut it with your scissors. It doesn't take like hours and hours, maybe 5 minutes, if that. And some inks dry faster than others, so it depends also on your printer. I really have never had a problem with it smearing unless I have a lot of black on there. So I just usually give it a minute or two. 4 if I'm nervous, 4 or 5. Okay, once that's on there, we can cut our little tails. There's our large one. Ho, ho, ho. And then the small one. Maybe I'll do some of this multicolored twine. Same thing, just tie it up. And if you don't want to, you don't even have to put a tag on there. You could put your to from on the back of your base and not put a tag. But the tags are so cute, why would you not want to add them? And there you go. Such a fun and quick last minute little gift. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Please hit subscribe down below so that you don't miss any of my videos. Give me a thumbs up and have a great day. Merry Christmas.